The movie club is in the building. We're talking about Lovebirds. It was converted to a Netflix movie with Issa Rae and Camille Nanjiani. Let's talk about it, folks. Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? It was somewhere in the middle.
Oh my gosh, it was great. I mean, that was such a comic relief from what's really going on at this moment in time. So just watching it was full of freaking excitement. What the heckness, because the decisions that they were making on the fly just made no sense. And also, I love the costume design. Like, whoever was like the wardrobe specialist or whatnot, I was so into it from the beginning to the end. Definitely when they put the whole unicorn thing in, it's just like, come on, childish. But what they were doing was hecka childish.
Top to bottom. Sharon, give me something.
I loved it. I really, really did. Primarily because I've been binging heavy dramas. So this was kind of a nice turnaround. I did feel like it was kind of a combination of date night and game night. So that was a lot of fun, but I also feel like this movie was what people will now think of when you say, well, that escalated quickly, because it
Fair enough. Jaya?
100%. I thought it was fun. It was a good distraction from all the heavy stuff right now. So it's a movie you don't really have to think about too much. They make crazy decisions left and right. So always entertaining. But yeah, it was a good time.
Right. I thought it was cool. It was going really well. It started off really well, and then for me, it just got a little too loose. It got a little too wild. And I think like when you say, the set design was fantastic, that makes me wonder how much of the movie you're watching. When Shannon says,
I didn't say set. I said wardrobe.
Oh, sorry. The wardrobe design is the key point in your review. That makes my antennas perk. When Shannon says, I've been watching a lot of drama, so to watch this made it good, I'm like, And Jaya says it was a break from the norm. I'm like, so is it good or is it just a change of pace? Again, I thought it was really funny. The first 10 minutes of the movie, the way they opened the film, fantastic. The awkwardness of these two actors, I loved it. And then I thought they were going to stay in that place. But as soon as they leave the house, you might as well, I don't even know what to say. You threw a circus of what the F, a circus of what the F that takes place shortly after.
But come on, BT, like, I think they opened with the awkwardness, and the awkwardness just followed them with everything that they did. Like,
yeah,
through
but
facial expressions, through Issa, I feel like she's kind of typecasted. She plays that role.
Right.
But I feel like that the awkwardness and the what the F-ness was the whole movie.
Yeah, exactly.
And that would have made it like corny comedy, you know? It's not, I mean, come on.
Yeah, no, I get it. And I'm sure that it's for somebody who likes that type of stuff and somebody who likes costume design. But I just thought it was like, I just thought it was cool. Like, and again, because it started so well, I was able to stick it out. But the Illuminati meeting,
that was hilarious.
The frat house and the killings, the cop being the bad, it was just too much of too much cheese was applied to the bread at that point. So if you're rating this movie on a scale of 1 to 5, what do you got?
BT, answer that for us.
That's tough. I'm gonna say 3. I'm gonna say 3 and a possible. Yeah. Because it wasn't a low 3. You know what I mean? It was a 3 on the cusp, but it obviously is very far from a 5.
I'd say like a 3.5, a 3.75, somewhere in there.
Oh yeah.
That's where I'm at too. 3.5. It's fun. I like their awkward chemistry, but it's not my favorite movie of all time.
I think it's pretty unanimous. We in a 3.5, 3.75 range as just a group. Because you said not a low BBT.
Right, no,
low,
totally.
Low 3.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Did you guys believe the relationship?
No, it was just weird. It was a weird, honestly, when I see Issa in a relationship, it's just awkward to me because I can't necessarily separate her from the insecure role that she has because I feel like she's always that person.
Right.
And he was just awkward. I just was like, this makes no sense. And then when they got in front of their friend, it was just, but they were also like running from the police because they thought they had a lot of situations. I didn't believe it. It was corny, and I mean, it's not my style. Hey, you know, someone might like that.
Yeah, I've never seen Insecure, but I felt the same way. I was like, I just didn't, I don't know, she's so like strong and powerful. I know it's on my list. It's going to be a quarantine watch, don't you worry.
We're on season 4. What do you mean it's going to be on your list?
Right, like, come on, this ain't nothing new.
Guys, how fast I've been blowing through some TV this month. But no, kind of like the same thing. But I feel like the awkwardness and the weirdness of the relationship fit in perfectly with the movie because the whole movie was kind of that way.
Yeah.
Totally. I feel like I believed it for the most part. Like, again, with them just being an awkward couple, like, do I think they're this like epic in-game love story? No, but for what it was, like when the moments got a little too like ridiculous or just way out there, then of course you don't believe like they're in love and they're fighting for their relationship. But I think like towards the beginning, I definitely bought it.
Right. Yeah, I thought they brought it around very nicely, but I was looking like, where the hell did y'all meet? And I know that you guys are both awkward, but y'all are two different types of awkward that you guys are together.
Hinge, Tinder, Bumble, one of those dating apps. To me, they look like a dating app type of couple.
Or something.
Or something.
God bless them. All right, guys. So that was our review of the Lovebirds. I hope you guys check it out on Netflix. Let us know what you guys thought about the movies in the comments below. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you next time.